never writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams.
Cam Little with the kickoff.
Cam Little out for the opening kick. And here we go from L.A. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. Points a defender. We've got a full race. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, that first play is in the indicator. This offense is going to have Beckham field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Going to the ground again on first. He goes out a little short of the 40. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Hall once more. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Ready.
3rd down, give to Hall. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's more of the catch out left. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker. And that hit prevents a first down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So far, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Arizona.
Hall. Will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Daniels keeps it himself. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. As settles this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
He rolls to his right. He's running with it. And he'll look this one up to the 28. Milton Williams making the stop.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock. And not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. He's slated down to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. But he didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Going again on 2nd. He's getting close, and they take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
A loss of 5 on the play. It's 3rd and 15.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buying some time right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Going to have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
We're going for this. Buys time, rolling right. He's running for it. A lot of space ahead. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That big 4th down call is how we close out our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He'll look to throw. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams finish off their opening drive. So the Rams keep the offense out there. They're deciding to try for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. Getting out to his left. And this is Cup. And that pitch for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little run-upping by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call. The coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictated, and now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to keep it this time. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hall. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, Doesn't matter.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Daniels on first down. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Cardinals first down.
First down, Cardinals.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker. I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy, a lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to it. Down to the 10. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a second quarter lead. Brees Hall with the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. The Cardinals push their lead to 6. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, it's an interception. And the Cardinals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Who set it down, score him at the 38.
Let's go now.
On first down, here comes Hall. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
First down, Arizona.
Ready.
They go right back to Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, siphoning up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
Come on.
Daniels back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. So from the 3, here's second and goal. Hall. And he is into the end zone for an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. Brees Hall with the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Cardinals bump the lead up to 13 points. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Wallace with a return here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Flush out now to his left. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. And with an even 10 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
7 Pirates.
Now looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Sends this to the end zone. A disaster of burden. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. He is down to the 30-yard line. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll go play action on first down. Escapes out to the left. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
The give here on second. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
17-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
To the ground and
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And finds him in the end zone for a LA touchdown. The Rams making a one-score game before halftime. The Rams once again lining up to go for two.
the Rams will line up for the two-point conversion.
Back to throw. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. The 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Defense showing blitz. Daniels getting out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Intended target was his running back. And now it's second down. Looking to throw. Buying some time left. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Rams will start with it in the fourth after an interception to end the quarter. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Ticker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Wallace with a return here. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Back play straight ahead. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Back now, pressure coming. It's everything he has under this one. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Gets it quickly to Bowers. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Come on. Ready.
He's back to throw. Headed out right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a
Who set it down, score him at the 38. Hall running between the tackles. Here he goes again. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these true explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Here we go.
They'll run here. It's Hall. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals push their lead further to start the half. Brees Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
Rams, 14. Cameron
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Wallace with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Knocking 18. Ready.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The whole thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if you can get your new set of downs.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
He's trying to push the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Here's a throw. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Offensive line fast.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard
1st down, play action. Hits his running back. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
At the 12-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Blitz is there, and he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
21 at the Cardinals' 24-yard line.
I'll throw it. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good for Rams. 1st down.
Goal to go. They're passing. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA. The Rams shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, Daniels. Rolling left, buying some time. That's intercepted near the sideline. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
Rolling left side, Bowers has it. And he's down inside the end zone before hitting the net. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Rams, 1st down.
They'll run here on 1st down. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Connecting on the slant. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams tie it up at the end of the 3rd. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they can find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
So through 3, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Really? Are you kidding me?
Cam Little to kick off.
Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They start the drive with Hall. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Daniels. This finds Franklin. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 3rd and just 2 to go.
3rd down.
Trying to run for it with Hall. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And we'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here's Daniels. Connects on the crosser. Space on the right. He's got room. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 4th quarter lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights.
Is good.
And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Rams 28. Cameron
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Wallace with a return here. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Setting him on the dive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Milton Williams.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 20.
The play fake. He'll throw. Rolling out to his left. Oh, he got free. And they don't get any help on this second down. He is out right along the lines on no gain.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end. And look at that defense fly. No gain on the play. Very much feels like a sack for that defense.
Throwing the out route complete. And he is persuaded to go for bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
Rams, first down.
They're throwing it. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. It's a gain of 22. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? When you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And he'll have it down at the 44-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
He's taken down at the 30. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up an L.A. first down. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams down by 7. First and 10, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll go down here at the 16. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Eagles.
He'll look to throw it. Trying to lob that one in, but no luck. Trying to find his tight end. So it's second down coming up.
Nate Wiggins on the coverage.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing now. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Let's go.
Ahead of fourth down, officials stepping in here, a timeout call. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Showtime! It's on! Keep that going. Take it to him.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on fourth down.
18, let's go!
Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover.
Arizona
down.
offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Daniels keeps it himself. He has the Cardinal 1st down. This one's over. They can run out this way.
1st down, Cardinals.
Right up the gut. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them choppers cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding this spaceship like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She names and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her disguise. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them choppers cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money, okay, Anna, Brandon, to the door, no one spell. I took the Billy cool back in the hot, then it came. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I stood up, the ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. Then the 5. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they fine and telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier as the watch. Cartier love, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. See, I ring the coupe with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on a whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top floor to her. 100 racks and 1 2 about to flood out. Poses.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium.
Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall.
And he's got room. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. A big play there on the first play of the game. 47 yards on the ground. They'll run on 1st down. It's Wallace. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Now 2nd and 9. To throw is Daniels.
This is caught up by McMillan. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll run with Hall.
And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'll go right at him with another momentum play. Go quickly and a tackle, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
Cameron Dicker on for the field goal. A 38-yard. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground, because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense, because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
We spend so much time talking about the physical side of the game. How about the mental side? They just gave up a field goal, but they didn't get down at all. Big-time return. They're set up to try and at least tie the game up.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
So this game of our Charles, the talk of the NFL world all week. 2 unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that, because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while. But 2 teams like this, and I remember in preseason, you looked at schedules and said,
and all the way down to the 9. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
They'll run with Robinson.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped to the backfield. Called it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A nice job of eluding the pressure there. Scrambling for 11.
79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Come on, hit!
They'll drop the throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Bijan Robinson with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Seahawks take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet?
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Second down and 8.
Let's go!
Here's Hall again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 61 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Go!
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 12.
Let's go!
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Deion Henley. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Daniels going to keep it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Here's Ward to return. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. Every year before you know it, if it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in the conference.
They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They're going to look to throw. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Robinson is in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, We get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
34-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
To the air goes Daniels. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Here's Daniels. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Cardinals 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Straight ahead is Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8. At the 35-yard line.
They go play action. Daniels. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 1:55 left to go in the 1st half of play. They'll run with Hall. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Daniels going to try to sneak. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Jaden Daniels scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Cardinals have cut it back within a score. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez.
Well, there's some excitement. Right, go for 2. And instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly. And getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
A gain of 15. And the Seahawks.
In motion left, that's Reed. They go play action here on 1st down. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jamison Williams, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch out their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone, where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Here we go,
So Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. This is 2nd and 8. Daniels looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now Daniels. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Throwing now is Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
18, Rattler, 18.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good, and that lead is back down to 9 now. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal. Not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Ready? Wrap up, drop 50, drop 50 Bobcats, 50 Bobcats. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to look deep here for Ward. And this one is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Second half begins with a run by Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This is caught by Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Touchdown, Seahawks! From 13 yards out. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Come on, come on.
They'll start on the ground. Paul. Past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
He was brought down.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Dayon Henley getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Let's go.
Daniel's going to throw for it. He's going to launch it for Washington. That is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Cut my team. Cut. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there, with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Point after, right down the middle, and the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First down.
Handoff, running left, here's Hall. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. He's going to launch it for Washington. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trey Amos. And the Seahawks are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Looking to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. A dynamo since the break. 3 third-quarter touchdowns. And the Seahawks get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Let's go now.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important for them to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. On 4th down, here's Daniels. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A CD there up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make it.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Oh, give up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Off the play fake, Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
First down.
Come on.
First and 10 at the
19, Tiger, 19.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Throw left side complete. That's more. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Now they'll change things up.
7 Pirates, 7.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. This is caught by McMillan. So the completion good for just 3. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 32-yard line.
To the air goes Daniels. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Here's Daniels. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here, but it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche. Right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit, because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them. Not one they'll want to remember, but at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave the stadium.
They're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Now Barkley. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10. The Cardinals take over first and 10. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the fourth quarter. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point up and good by Dicker as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over first and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's got Lewis. So they still get the completion even though the blitz blitz was on, but the blitz got there. Does that stay in the mind of the quarterback the next couple plays?
That's what you're hoping for. That's what you're planning for. It's a little risk-reward, right? You're leaving your guys on an island back there in man coverage, but you take the chance that you get to the quarterback, and so he gets completion here. Congratulations. Keep coming at him, and hopefully it pays off at the end of the game that you're starting to get to him while still able to cover in the back end.
Here's Barkley. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. That is caught. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Back to throw. Barkley. And this will be caught with taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950 for the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get in?